We're live. Welcome to For the 10 right here on Spreaker, iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcast, Amazon Podcast, wherever you're listening. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're not listening at all. Hopefully you're not. We're zero audio. Hopefully we are all, well, some audio, but mostly visual. Mostly visual because you're on YouTube.
Ever think about that? Why can't you have it all? Wow, everyone's watching it, and then tomorrow they're going to listen.
They're going to listen, but right now, http://www. That's World Wide Web. youtube.com/4than10 live with us every Wednesday, kind of. Thank you so much for being with us. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell to get notified, leave a comment, interact. All the interaction helps. Everybody who sends a mean comment thinking that you're going to hurt us, every time I see a mean comment, I just go, man, the algorithm eats that up, just like if you had told me that you loved me. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. My name is Nathan Owens. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Nathan Owens Comedy or NathanOwensComedy.com. David Purdue's with me.
What's up, everybody? Happy to be back. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at doordie. That's at DUEORDIE. And just know every comment that you say that's hateful, it hurts my feelings. So much. Devastated.
And getting his land legs back, Damon Sumner.
What's going on, good people? Get at me, Instagram, TikTok, Damon Jr. 2, DAMONJR at the number 2.
We haven't had this group for a month.
Something like that.
Because we had June. I missed 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had Damon took a world cruise.
Yep.
I feel like we had Where in the World at Carmen San Diego for a few
It
weeks.
was a good time.
4th of July.
4th of July.
Yep.
And then David also left.
Saving the Earth. Saving the Earth up in the Northwest.
Did you do it?
Yeah, for the time I was on stage, the earth was never better.
See that?
And that's a fact.
Look at
That's
that.
it. Effort was given.
Yeah.
So if you care about climate change, book David more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's really it. It's really
That's
that
it.
simple.
That's it.
That's really that simple.
That's all it takes. Be sure to head over to patreon.com/4than10. It's just $1 and you get our free bonus episode every single week. So
Boom. That was a great pull for that.
Trying
to get supplementary income. He's like, hey, man, just maybe. Just consider it. Just if you don't mind.
Just consider it.
You could just let me hold your hand and touch your back. If we could just do one slow dance. Just please. Maybe. If I could smell your hair just a little. Could I get close to you? Could I buy you some lemonade? Is that how you were selling yourself in the street back in the day? If we could just dry hump a little. Just a tad. Just denim on denim. Just a little. Just a tad bit. That's how you sounded. You sounded like the worst salesman.
I'm just trying to cover Adobe.
I know this is our main financial income means, but just if you had 10 dimes laying around, consider please listening to us for another hour, maybe, if you don't mind.
Not the maybe. Not the maybe.
If you got time.
If I don't want no trouble.
I'm not trying to inconvenience
you. Allow me just to be in your sheets for 6 minutes. I'll be out in 12.
If you happen to be on the internet, you don't know what else to do.
If you saw my text, just respond if you ever sees fit.
It said red for a couple days, and I just didn't know if it was red like you got it, or maybe it was an accident. Maybe you read it while you were driving and you meant to respond.
This is the saddest opening y'all have ever had. Very funny, though.
Yeah. You could be sad and funny.
Yeah.
It's going to be a weird episode.
No, it's going to be great.
All right, y'all ready to jump into it?
Let's get it.
Let's do this. Let's do this one first. So, a lot of people were tuned in to the Home Run Derby. I know this group was, right? Locked in the Home Run Derby. The most exciting night of the year, according to Damon Sumner.
Mm-hmm.
Ingrid Andress.
You don't know her?
I don't know her.
I just knew you knew her.
We were confident in that.
Really?
We were confident you knew Ingrid.
I did not know Ingrid
changed
until today.
You changed. You used to know all the blonde white ladies.
All of them, bro.
And now you out here
just letting
blonde white lady country
go unknown.
Look, I kind of stopped new music stuff.
Stop new music stuff.
I think she's new.
Look at her face, bro. Look at the eyes.
Is she not new?
Look at the eyes.
You asking us?
Look at the eyes. Those eyes have been around. Those eyes have seen stuff.
She sang maybe the worst national anthem of all time. Okay. People are comparing it to Fergie's. So if you need like kind of a barometer, a gauge.
Can I just say this?
Yeah.
It was not worse than Fergie's. Fergie's had the worst ever.
Ever.
This woman was not great.
Not great.
No.
This was not a great moment.
Not a good
She
moment.
didn't do well.
No.
She didn't even do. She did way below. It was one of the worst.
One of the worst.
One
But
of the worst.
Fergie,
But Fergie,
absolute.
we can't let her off the hook.
worst. We can't. I bet she's like, see.
Yeah.
No, it's still you.
Still you, boo.
Fergie.
You number one.
Listen, when you tried to skip back, be that, and
and
hey, he comes like, hey, like that, that's when, yeah. And people laughed.
started giggling.
No one giggled at this woman
Not on
because they
video.
were like, we think she's hurt. So let's all be mindful of
Let's
that.
just be mindful.
Fergie was like, this is effort.
This is it.
And it is falling flat.
I rehearsed this.
I rehearsed
this run.
Yeah.
This I rehearsed that.
So I'm here. I don't know this woman, this new woman.
This new old woman.
This new old. I don't know her,
Ain't
but
good
I
age.
still know.
Still no.
Fergie's the
Number
worst.
I mean, she posted yesterday on
Ingrid?
Twitter, yes,
Okay.
that she was drunk
She did say that.
and that she's going to rehab.
Yeah,
now.
she did. She said both of those things.
Which-
All right.
She
Here-
said both of those things.
So here's the thing.
What's the thing?
I think you could have just been drunk.
Yeah, you're undermining the like karaoke.
Yeah, I was like, I've heard plenty of people drunk sing great.
Yeah, I might sing better
Sure.
when I'm a little inebriated,
Sure.
or at least more like, yeah, I'm excited about.
Wait, are you
singing.
saying y'all don't buy the fact she has a problem?
I don't buy the fact that the reason that it was bad is because she was drunk.
I see it. The cause and effect.
I have seen plenty of drunk people
Do sing well.
crush karaoke.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have seen singers I have been to concerts
Uh-huh.
where singers are drinking the entire time.
Sure.
Yeah, you
It's
think the
still
Temptations was sober?
Come on. No, those systems were not empty.
Yeah.
And alcohol was not on that list potentially a lot.
Think about all the great singers
All the
that
great.
we know.
Yeah.
All of them
Yeah.
got, Now, my
Having a
thing
good
is
time.
this. Shame on your team.
Uh-oh.
If you was drunk
Mm-hmm.
to go let you sing.
Right.
Shame
right.
on them.
That is true.
Somebody in there could sing.
Somebody else could have came through.
And we could be like, oh, this cool story, this
Yeah.
security guard we heard.
Yeah.
He can sing.
We
Like,
could
that would have
change-
been a way cooler story.
Then
And you could have been like, I had the flu
had the flu.
or something. And
I
you
was
could have
drunk.
ducked out.
Got to get into a facility.
And he said, I heard they're nice.
I
Heard they're fun. Is what
missed that. She said that?
Yeah, she posted.
She said, I heard they're fun?
Yeah.
I won't let you in.
Yeah, if-
I wouldn't let you into my facility if you say you heard they're fun.
Heard
You
they're
think-
fun.
you think we playing games over here?
If she's a rich white woman, it's gonna be a fun rehab.
So she's 32.
She's 32 with those eyes?
She's 32.
Jesus.
I don't recognize any of her songs.
Goodness
I
gracious.
listened to one of them.
One of
Just
them.
know who she was.
Just know of it. 'cause
I also think it's just funny that we do the national anthem at the home run derby.
I think it's funny
I
that
think. Yeah, go ahead.
I think the whole song as a whole, the whole thing should be thrown in the trash.
So I would agree with you. I feel like if there's ever was a time to do the home run derby,
Uh-huh.
the whatever, it's in Texas.
Oh, was it in Texas?
It was in Texas. I felt like if anybody's gonna be like, yes, we
this is-
want this. It's Texas.
Before
The state that was a different country.
here's a fun
Yeah.
fact right here. When I used to teach history, I used to teach this to my fourth graders. Is that
Okay.
there were less wars before flags and national anthems.
Interesting.
But when we start getting too excited about our own, well, let's get these colors out. Let's start singing these songs. Let's get an anthem for me. My song better than your song. It's like, we got to shoot you. And that's what we got to go back to. We got to go back to less flags, less songs. Get the nationalism out of here. We were just walking around here as people and humans. Talk to me
But
here.
we want to own things.
But we
Damon.
want to own things. Listen,
Things, people,
Listen, we got a
places.
lot of stray cats that need owning. All right.
So-
when you start trying to put a song on it, it's over.
So this is according to mountvernon.org.
Mount Vernon,
Love
this
that.
is official.
Quality source.
It's a George Washington historical site.
Okay.
Apparently, the tune that inspired the Star Spangled Banner was a drinking song.
Was a drinking song.
So
Oh!
she's just taking us back to
We
our
built on
roots.
Come on,
alcoholism.
Roots.
It was a melody for a song in praise of wine.
Praise of wine.
So she was just singing a shanty,
I see.
just
There
and
we
making
go.
it as authentic.
As it can
As
be.
We don't
possible.
get this any other sports pod. We do history.
I'm trying to give it to
We
you.
give
yo.
them history.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to give it to you.
One of her
yo.
songs is called "Wishful Drinking."
One of her songs? Oh, she was telling us.
She was letting us know.
She was telling us.
She was letting us know.
Yeah. It's like R. Kelly.
It's like CK. It's like they've been telling us
They've
the
been
whole
telling us what
time.
they were.
There's
We
only
just
so many
wasn't listening.
pedophile jokes you can have in a theater and not be like, hey, wait a minute.
Hey,
God
we
dog
should
it.
investigate.
Hold on. Let's look
Yeah.
into this
Yeah.
man.
Is there a song that you guys think you could get drunk, get spun around, thrown in front of a crowd, and you're still nailing every word of it.
Mm.
And I'm
Dirty Little
talking,
Secrets,
I'm talking drunk enough that you have to say something the next day.
The next day.
that you
All
have-
American Rejects, Dirty Little Secrets.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna do that.
That's pretty
It's gonna
good.
work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Want to dance with somebody? Whitney Houston.
Yeah, that'll.
We're gonna have a good time with that. What you got?
I mean, there's a lot.
Give us one.
Mr. Brightside, The Killers.
Mr. Brightside,
Oh.
The Killers.
Like, if I'm drunk,
A
I'm
bop.
getting more social.
A bop.
So I'm wanting one that everybody's gonna sing with me.
With you.
That's the key.
That is key.
Yeah,
Be able to do this.
Yeah.
You can do this.
Get in right there.
Hey,
y'all turn up.
y'all turn.
because that's what I tell people who like if you're doing karaoke with a group of friends.
Group of friends.
And you're somebody who's like, I don't know if I want to do karaoke. Pick a song you know everybody's gonna sing
everybody's
along
gonna sing
with.
along with. Come on.
So and then you jump
go.
it, do a Sweet Caroline,
Get in
do
here.
a
Get 'em in
Sugar
there,
We're
get 'em
Going
in.
Down.
There's showmanship
Sugar
and
going
good.
down.
There's
Yeah.
showmanship and good
Then you don't have
karaoke.
to really do it.
Come on. If
Sugar
you
We're Going Down is
listen
another
here,
one.
karaoke rule number 101. If you in here trying to sing,
Yeah.
go home.
Oh
Go.
yeah, we don't like
Get
it.
out of here. If you are a singer who trying to sing, like it's not a bop. It's like, no, I'm here. Shut up.
Yeah.
And listen to me belt.
Yeah.
Get out. Please leave.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
leave the facility.
Please
You are
leave.
not desired or wanted in this night of karaoke fun.
Yeah.
I'm talking to somebody right now.
Yeah.
We know who
Please
you're
leave.
talking to.
Yeah.
Please leave. I'm telling you right. Please leave. Get out of
We've
here.
seen Damon boo very talented people.
Get
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah, I think I've done that too.
Yeah.
It's a what?
Boo people.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
The only time I think it's acceptable, the only time I've seen it be acceptable,
Okay.
is when they used to do like live karaoke. Was it Dark Horse?
Uh-huh.
And there was a woman who would like help you sing.
Help you sing.
So like she would like, if you were messing up, she'd pick up the word.
Okay.
She's an
Okay.
actual singer.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
but
then
she's-
every hold on,
but she's
and then
in the
every
band.
But no, that's what I'm saying. And every now and then they would just like, your turn.
Sure.
And then we like, oh yeah, she
Yeah,
about
yeah.
to blow. And then I'm
Okay.
like, it's a
Okay.
we're good.
Well,
That's
that's
the
that
only
context.
time.
That context, I can rock with
The
that.
only time.
But just somebody who come out the shadows.
Like, I don't know, guys. And then you start. Shut up.
Oh, please.
I
Shut
think
up.
there's
you
a
were 15th place on American Idol, and we know it.
Get out of
Get
here.
out of here.
I think there's a window because you definitely don't want to be so good where we all feel bad for you, because you do get to a point where you're just like, oh, you really wanted this to be you.
You wanted this. It was a dream you had.
This was a dream, and now you're doing this.
Mm.
But also, if you're so bad that it's not even
Oof.
enjoyable,
Okay.
that's where it's like also.
There's also a limit on bad too. Karaoke.
There
Really.
was-
In love.
There was one when I
I've
was
seen a
on
few.
when I was on the cruise with Dan. There was a guy who did Friends in Low Places,
Okay.
and it was so bad.
Ugh.
It was one of the drunkest people I've ever seen in my
Oh,
life.
so he was drunk and bad.
He was drunk and bad, and he left halfway through.
You gotta finish.
Gotta finish.
You
got
have
to
to
see it
finish.
through, my boy. You got to. See it
You
through.
got up there in those flip flops.
Yeah.
You better go on up there and say this song, bro, all
Yeah.
the way to the end.
You know what I hate more than people who don't know any of the words.
Oh, okay.
That actually makes me more upset.
What are you
It does.
doing?
Yeah,
That actually makes me more
What
upset.
are you doing?
you picked it.
You picked it, and then you get up there and like, oh.
I don't know. I don't know. I've actually made these words up for 25
Yeah.
years. I thought I knew all the rappers' delight. You
And then,
don't.
and then it's not a song anybody really
Yeah,
knows can sing.
yeah.
So we're just up here listening to this bad song.
It's track 8 on DMX 4th album.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Why are we listening to
What are you
this?
doing?
Off-brand synthesizer version.
What are you doing? You singing Tweet's
B-sides?
second album?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
B-sides, get
What's
out
wrong
of
with
here.
you?
Also, if you're gonna run a karaoke night, have the proper equipment.
We're not asking for a lot, y'all. We're
I
not
feel like I've been to too many karaoke
many.
nights where it's just like a dude with a laptop that's looking up the songs on YouTube. Like you have to watch a YouTube ad before it's your turn.
We're not asking for a light for a good karaoke night.
At least get a karaoke machine.
Come on.
You ever had like a best karaoke night?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I've got a couple legendary karaoke
real?
nights.
Yeah.
One in the country, one not. I've got some.
Yeah.
We don't mess with karaoke.
Yeah. Well,
What do you think makes a legendary karaoke night? I think that's.
I think who you with for sure.
it's key.
It's who you with.
Uh-huh.
the
100%.
people
Like,
is
so-
essential.
Yeah, one of the best I ever
Oh.
had was after the MLB award show.
Okay.
And they were like, "Oh, we rented out this bar."
Yep.
And then they were like, "It's a karaoke thing in a small room."
Small room.
And it was like me and some like MLB people.
Yep.
And shout out to Roy.
Yep.
And we was just, it was
Going.
I mean, smaller than this room. It felt like,
Ooh,
and it
going.
was the best time.
Ooh, love it.
And then you learning stuff about new people. You're like, oh, you know all the words. You see snap, you know. And then they like you go, and I was like, I don't know. I got you. And I'm going in. Yeah, no, that
People's
was
top.
Yeah,
People's huge.
Yeah.
Just in a nutshell, when we were in China, it was just like the teachers. When you travel overseas and you meet other people who either just know your language or from where you from, you become a quick bond, buddy. Stay over here.
Yeah.
And it was like 8 deep.
Yeah.
Shanghai, seeing the world in the 20s, you know what I'm saying? And just had a blast for hours because Asia, specifically China, knows how to karaoke. And so I'm over here probably in the mecca of karaoke.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like a temple. You know what I'm saying? They bringing out drinks out here. You got people walking by. I think it was a cover up.
Oh.
I think karaoke
It
was
always
just,
is.
but it was a great time.
Okay.
It was a great time.
Yeah, there's been many a night at Dark Horse. We would go there after a show, do the live band karaoke.
It's a good time.
The live band adds a fun element to it.
True. True.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember one time we were in Chattanooga. Do you remember this?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Me, you, and shout out to KB.
Okay.
And y'all did,
Duet?
yeah, y'all did, like, it
Okay.
was something like Ludacris. And,
A duet. A
Yeah.
duet's a good time at a karaoke.
yeah, and I was like, look at these goofy people. I have it on my phone somewhere.
These goofballs out here.
These are two goofs.
Out of here,
Goofing
goofing.
up, having
Duet.
a goofy good time.
Duets
It was
out
a
here.
good goofy time.
Yeah.
Karaoke's a good time.
My favorite's whenever you see someone get up and you hear their song choice and you're like, this is an odd choice for them, and
And then
They
they
nail
smash.
it.
it.
Yeah.
Facts.
I saw this. It was like this biker dude get up for a Prince song,
Mm.
and I was like, "Oh, that's a big. You're taking a big swing here,
Big
like
swing.
because you gotta do all. Like if you close your eyes, Prince is
Yeah.
in the room.
Wow.
It was,
Wow.
Some people got that one song.
yeah. Oh, I'm sure that he's done that thousands of times.
Right,
One
right.
time, Claremont Lounge has karaoke night.
Okay.
And I was in there, and I forgot who I was with. I think it might have been a comedy festival. Rodney got up there. I didn't even know he was in the room.
Okay.
Rodney from Star Wars. And he did, what's the Ace of Spades, whatever that song is.
Yeah.
Smash.
Killed.
Smash.
And then he got off like, It's like, I'm talking about like performed. And I was like, who knew?
Who knew?
Do y'all have when you're doing karaoke?
Yeah.
Are you going? I'm going for laughs. I'm going to surprise
Laughs.
people.
Laughs.
Oh, what you laughing at?
What are you laughing at?
You better not be laughing at me while I'm doing karaoke.
Okay, that's
Why are you laughing?
that was the
Nobody-
question.
what?
I'm trying to throw people off. So like, there's times I'll do "Baby Got Back"
To get laughs?
to get laughs because it gets
Oh,
laughs.
we having a good time singing.
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking about laughs.
I get to throwing people off, which is why a
They're
lot of
throwing
my,
people off, and
why
it's,
a lot
it's
of my
fun.
picks are like alt rocky.
Sure.
To be like, why would you know that?
Sure.
It's like, oh, you don't know. I know a lot. Like,
but you're not going up there to
I
kill.
was like, yeah, I'm going up there to be like,
as
I
a
got
comic.
But I'm also like, oh, I know the words, and I'm having a good time. It's like y'all in my car with me.
You trying to do a set?
Not trying to do a set.
Bro, what are you
But I
laughs?
think-
I've never
I
heard
think-
much about laughs.
I think it's fun. I think it's throwing people off.
I've never
It's
said
not.
that.
It's selfish, is what it is. It's
Laugh.
selfish.
You're in the wrong place.
Just go do an open mic.
Get out of here,
man.
Trying to sing loud.
You got Baby Got Back. Am I right?
What's the deal with backs?
What's the deal with
Get
that?
outta
I
here.
don't do jokes during the
You
song.
did.
That's what
Your
you
whole-
tried
the
to.
whole- You felt
The
like
whole
you might as
thing.
well. You
Trying
might
to
But
as
get
also,
well.
like,
laughs.
you don't do it poorly.
It doesn't matter.
It's just the
fact that you
the
want laughs.
mismatch is the
You thought
funny part
laughs.
of it.
No.
I'm not trying to be funny at all.
no.
When I sing bye bye bye, I am locked in.
I'm
not
locked
here for
in.
giggles.
Yeah.
We doing the move.
Yeah.
Not out here trying to get
I'm
jokes.
like, wasn't that funny, guys? You get off. Wasn't I funny?
Did
I
you
was
laugh?
funny.
Did you laugh?
I did. Baby Got Back. I'm a funny guy.
I've never heard that. I've never heard anybody say, "Yo, I'm trying to get laughs."
Hey, you doing it wrong, bro. You doing it wrong. Funny? No way, Jose. Beat it. Hey,
Bucko.
you coming to the game. You coming to the game with thinking a different sport.
Wrong sport, bro.
Yeah, we out here playing baseball. I'm watching golf club.
Got your
Get outta here.
the 9 out of here. Put that driver away.
Come on, man. I'm mad a little bit. Low-key. Somebody did that. Like, all right, funny. Go to the open mic.
Get out of
Go
here.
to the open mic.
Oh, good.
All right.
20 minutes
Next
on karaoke. That's how we
topic.
do sports.
That's how we do our
baby.
sports thing.
I hope you get to help you,
Because
young
nothing
lady.
else happened this weekend. All right, let's talk about the Copa America.
Copa.
Damon, you're the bigger soccer fan.
You know my life.
I don't, but I can assume.
Fair.
Did you guys? Is Copa America big in y'all's house?
It is.
with-
Soccer's
I
big in
know
the
with
house in
Messi.
general. Yeah, for sure. Copa was big. Euros were both going down. Listen, before we get to the final and all of the debauchery that happened, Did you see the fight in crowd? Did you see that in the semis?
Yes.
When I think it was Colombia and Uruguay, they went up and got into the stands, started fighting.
The players.
The
Yeah,
players got
the
in the
players
stands,
went-
started fighting fans.
Apparently
people started
they're-
putting death threats on homes.
Yeah, people started assault. People started going after their families.
I do not do soccer.
Let me
I
tell
don't do football. I don't do it. It's too passionate.
passion.
So here's the thing.
And I know
And-
SEC football fans.
facts.
This is too much.
But international soccer is not.
Hey,
to play
bro.
with.
International soccer and specifically South American soccer,
Don't play around with it.
it is
Central and South. Don't
it
play
is
with
so intense.
Passionate.
It's like it would be the one place where I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna go to a game while I'm
Oh
here.
no, I'm not going to a game.
Like
I'm not doing that.
anytime I'm out and about, I try to go to a local sporting event.
No.
And-
not on that continent.
No.
Nah. I do them like
Maybe it's in
England.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all
But
chill.
Welsh.
Yeah,
if I'm in Honduras or
bunch of places where
Bolivia,
the sun don't go and a lot of pasty people. Yeah, sign me up for their type of soccer.
yeah, I think I can. I have fight like I can fight an Aston Villa hooligan. I don't know if I'm fighting a Bolivian soccer
No,
hooligan.
because the granny gonna stab you in the gut from the side.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah,
bro.
she
It's
coming.
intense.
Yeah, it's not a game.
It's
So I just wanted to
intense.
bring that up real quick. But then anyway, so Colombia, Argentina, they go to the finals.
Colombia, Argentina,
in
it's
Miami.
In Miami.
In Miami. And long story short, right, it's sold out. It's been sold out. It's been sold out.
You're right.
Everybody in the states and the cities know this. Yet alone, thousands of fans are like, we're getting in this game.
Which
We're
is
Getting
insane
in this
to
game.
think.
Like just, I'm parking my car, getting into this sold out game, and they rush, the gates essentially, knocking down gates. They destroy the lobby.
Bro,
You know what I'm
watch-
saying?
Did you see the clip? They were going through the
Vents.
Through
They're
the
going through
vents.
I
the
don't like
ventilation
anything that
system
much.
to get into the game.
It's a Mission Impossible type
Jumping
stuff.
over
If
escalators
I'm-
are broken.
And here's the thing. If I'm in a stadium
Getting chased by guards.
and I'm just walking to my seat and somebody comes out of the vent, I might leave.
I'm out.
Bro, there's no mic. This is
out.
this
There's
is
a part-
episode of 24.
There's a part of me that's like,
Or-
oh, this is a terrorist attack.
No, I don't even know if I would leave. Because what's out there? Like, I feel like I'm going to the field. I'm like, hey, until they figure that out.
Until we out here in the grass.
I'm out here with you,
Play out here in the grass.
I know they're not going. I know they're gonna protect y'all. I'm out here with y'all because I don't know what's
Out the
back there,
vents. If you are like a whole human come out your vents.
bro.
Several
Several.
people were lined up
And
to
they were
get
helping.
in through
Hey,
the
Come on, come
Come
up
on,
here.
we
Like
getting
where do you
in.
think you just gonna be? That's a wild time.
And so now there's reports where people are getting to their seats.
Mm-hmm.
People are there,
The seat's gone.
and there's not enough security
Not enough
to
for
get
this.
people
I
out of your
quit.
seat.
For this revolution.
Watch me take off my badge. Not today.
You seen Ronnie?
Nah.
Then-
I'm on. You see me walk around with just a t-shirt and security
You
pants
off?
on.
Yeah, I'm off. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
to the house.
yeah,
Somebody
dog, it
go
ain't-
to the
I'm on
house.
break.
I ain't pay, they not paying me nearly enough.
No,
They
no.
be chasing
no
nobody
job on
around.
There's
LinkedIn.
not.
There's not enough in
There's-
here, brother.
there's-
They didn't
no
go through
way.
security. I don't know what they had. I don't feel safe myself.
So that was they said was there was a few things that people were complaining about that was wrong with it,
Mm.
because there were people who were outside the gate with tickets going, hey, I paid $2,000
Sucks.
and I cannot get into this game.
Should have climbed through the
Because
vent.
they got to a point where they just closed the gates and they said, whoever's here is here. They delayed the game an hour, which a lot of people were like, how? I can't believe you even played the game.
Oh, they had to play the game.
Had to play the game.
Delayed the game
Had
an
to
hour, but they said that there was no security until you got to the gate. So a lot of games you kind of go through metal detectors a few yards
Hey.
out.
Metal detectors was not working. dog. I promise you that.
Turn them
There
off.
was people there with knives for sure.
Knives for bottles.
For sure.
Ready to go. Shanks.
Yeah.
There's
Extension
pictures.
cords.
There's
switches.
pictures of people with full handles of vodka in the
I
stadium.
did see that.
Bruh.
So
That part I was like, that's a good
Insane.
time. That's probably a good time.
Insane.
the stadium is so loud.
And that's when you gotta have paintball guns. That would be like, I'm just going. I'm just tagging cat.
Non-lethal type situation.
Non-lethal.
Oh,
Give
honestly,
the cops paintball guns, bro.
Honestly, that actually makes a look. Because if you like, oh, they didn't pay. Pop, pop. I know you didn't pay.
I know you paid because
got orange on
you
your
got
pants.
orange. My man got orange on his chin.
Yeah,
Get him out of
Get 'em
here.
up. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We just gotta take guns out the hands.
So you're saying give security guards paintballs. They shoot the people that don't have tickets, and then you let the rioters and the fans. I'm gonna say rioters. I just looked at pictures. You let them take care of those people.
Oh, a little Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Brother. We're taking care of each other. I'm not mad at this. I
Or
support this.
treat it like Black Friday.
Oh,
Nobody buys tickets to the day of.
This is true.
And then you run in and
This
you
is
get
also
wherever
true.
you're gonna be.
Get
at.
whatever you're gonna get.
If you're gonna be mayhem, let's be real mayhem.
All mayhem.
Yeah, let's go.
All mayhem. No assigned seats.
Yeah.
Ooh, now
Yeah.
we're talking. Now we're talking.
Yeah, I just know I'm not going.
Oh yeah, no.
That was the wildest thing I've ever seen on American soil, as far as like
A sporting
thing.
That was a wild time.
Now the question is, were there any deaths?
I don't think so.
This is also why I mess with soccer a little bit.
Yeah.
Cause they don't be. It'd be crazy.
It'd be crazy, but everybody go home.
Everybody go home.
Hey, all right,
Hey,
that's
all right.
enough.
Hey,
All right,
all right.
man.
Hey.
Clean up. All right.
I've
Yeah.
never seen.
I know.
Yeah, I've never seen rioters like gently handle other people's children. Because there was one point where like kids were just kind of getting passed to the front,
Get past to the front.
and then just like, all right, get these kids
Get
out
them,
of the
move
way.
them out the way.
We good? Everybody's
Everybody's
okay.
good?
Okay, ready?
And
All
we're
right.
back.
And
We're back.
And we're good.
All right, we ain't messing with Santa Maria's
That's
kids,
special.
right?
That's special.
Yeah, man.
We don't have that in this country.
Yeah, man.
No.
Not positive. Not for positive.
Can you imagine if it was like a Georgia Alabama game?
Oh boy.
I mean, people got trampled over TVs here.
This is true.
That's what I'm saying, man.
So
Yeah, no one died.
Over TV.
No one died.
After all of that,
There was
nobody
116 medical-related matters, but
For sure.
Died.
yeah, that could be a sprained ankle.
some trampolines.
Scraped
a little
knee.
step, a toe,
Right.
a little bit of
But
this.
it didn't get violent.
Yeah, people have like died over TVs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Over TVs that they
Yeah.
can't even use today because they got the wrong remote.
So remember that certain people out here who saw these clips and was like, "Look at these monsters. You was the monster trying to get that OLED TV.
Look at you out here,
You was the monster."
out here with your Blu-ray player you don't use. Your
Yeah.
bum,
Yeah.
need it.
Also appreciate them kind of calling their shot. Because, like, Americans, and especially white people, we riot after the fact.
Ah, interesting, yeah.
And Colombians and Argentinians were like, no, we're going to riot before the game.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and get this out of the way so that we have time to celebrate
Sit down.
afterwards.
We gotta find a seat.
So, like,
We're
and,
about to watch a game.
yeah, and we're all going to do this together.
As a team.
There wasn't like a ton of fights outside. Everybody
we were
was
just trying to get in.
We all
just
just
wanna
want to
see
get in.
we just it. We'll stand.
Yeah.
At what point,
We'll
if
stand.
you're like a person who really wants to get in, do you go, I could have watched this on TV. Like,
Oh.
I could have. Around other people.
When
who
I
like,
turned around and I saw 400,000 people behind me walking up, I'm like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and let me get out of here.
At some point, there's probably no turning back.
That's true.
Because it's like, it's not.
It's too much. I can't get through.
Yeah.
The wave is just.
You Fossing this wildebeest, dog.
You at the front of the revolution. I'm
having second
I got
thoughts.
tickets. I got a
You're
barcode.
trying to get somebody to scan your
Scared me. Scared me.
Scared me. That's all you yelling.
Yeah.
Scared me. You think they saying something in Spanish? No. Scared me.
Yeah.
And then the game itself was bizarre and physical, and the entire tournament. I loved watching the Euros versus Copa comparison because the Euros is a very clean cut brand of soccer,
Boo.
very European, very tight laced, and then the Copas was a knife fight with professional wrestling
We
referees.
ain't playing out here, bro.
2 referees are currently being investigated already. Multiple teams, the Chilean team and the U.S. team, have called for officials in their games to be investigated.
Investigated. That's a word.
Whoever runs Copa did not work with CONCACAF or the U.S. Soccer Federation. They both said, we got this.
You did not have this.
They didn't have it. The fields were a mess
Collaborations.
because they demanded that they play on grass, which most of the fields that hosted it did not have. So the fields were like
All
patchwork
that new
stuff.
grass.
There was there was stuff going up and down. It looked like your neighbor had just laid sod by himself,
That's how people get hurt.
and it was Messi did get hurt.
Well, yeah, that thing was swolled up.
Swole angle like somebody auntie at
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, boy. Golly.
You got a
You better. All the ice baths, brother. That ankle was crazy.
Yeah, dog.
Barely walk on that ankle. That's that before pic.
I'm sitting here like, man, somebody drain that, man. Put a needle in
You're
that
trying to
thing.
go down to lose weight and you take before pics, but then you never lose the weight and accomplish the diet, so you just got to delete the before pics. Like, I can't post these.
Y'all didn't see that.
That was no. That's like still me. That's still present me. There was no before me. It's only present me.
Y'all did not see
Okay,
Well, that's when you start doing stuff like my energy is better.
You know, when I go upstairs, my cardiovascular, you start using words. My respiratory system is really healthy.
That's when you get real into body positivity, and you're like, I think it's all about feeling
That's
better.
it. You know, my vibes are stronger.
I feel
Mentally, I feel better. No
You
number
start
on the
cleaning
scale.
out your circle. If you're not gonna love me for who I am,
talk about it.
you never loved me.
Yeah.
No, I'm always gonna love you, but we guys gonna have to do less hugs. It's just more sweat in the summer.
There's nothing like the shopping spree when you get fed up with. You get fed up with not losing weight, and then you're like, I'm just gonna buy 5 shirts.
I'm buying 5 shirts that fit me and flatter my body. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna upsize myself in shorts. It is what it is.
People just look at you, you're like, it's 95 degrees, Nathan. Why are you wearing flannel?
It curves me the right way.
It's just what fits me right now.
Okay?
I love it. This summer gonna get whatever body I give it.
That's it. Okay? Somebody loading. No, it's not. We stopped. It's buffering. Somebody is buffering. He got a buffering body. That's tough when you're in the summertime with a buffering body.
I also didn't realize. I mean, I guess you had an idea. I didn't realize how much everybody hated England,
bro,
until they get into the final.
I try to tell you,
it's so funny.
It
was I like
the
some
worst of the worst.
people that I met in Ireland purchased Spanish jerseys.
Yep, that's how much.
Irish pubs are changing out all of their signage to Spain. Like they just do not want England to win anything.
Let me ask you this: why would you think people would like England?
I didn't think people liked England. It's just a lot of money to spend cheering against somebody.
I don't know if you know the history of colonization,
It's not good.
but
not
I
good.
feel like it might be like it makes sense to me.
I think it's the money spent on a personal level. I cheer against a lot of teams.
For someone who hates as much as you have, it's hard. I'm having a hard time understanding why you don't understand this hate.
I don't understand the financial investment behind
Again,
it.
You don't
back
hate
to
enough.
money.
We talked about this before. You're not the hater you once were.
This is true. These are facts.
You're not
We also speaking in past tense, right? You know the game has already happened.
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure we're clear on that. Make sure you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it's going to be real fun whenever. But people are saying now they don't think that the U.S. should host the World Cup in a couple years.
Who would we get? Like, what teams would come here?
What do you mean?
Like, the World, it's different. It's different countries, right?
Yes,
So
the
it's
World
different
Cup would
places.
be everybody.
Listen, I just want to know who Atlanta would like, who we're getting, who's coming here. That's important to me for non-soccer reasons.
Oh, that's a good question.
For very non-soccer
We'll see.
reasons. One of my favorite things, I just admitted, one of my favorite things about soccer is when they pan or they talk to people and you see the country. It's like, I did not know that. I was unfamiliar with Colombia's work, if you will.
Yes.
He was like,
I understand what you're saying.
I was not familiar.
I was not familiar with your game.
Bob,
Paraguay.
Whoever is working the Copa America,
They know what they doing.
cameraman
Hey man,
experience.
you want to get me in the? You want to get me in the soccer?
Listen to me.
Emmy award.
Go ahead.
Look, nominate every cameraman
Everybody.
for
Hey,
Copa America.
Hey, got that eye.
Eye in the sky.
I don't know if you have
Thank you for
somebody
your work.
looking for you, and
Yeah.
you're just like Section 112, row B.
Had to, cause I'm scrolling, even seeing like clips on Twitter. I'm scrolling like a game. I'm saying like when they cut to the shot, I'm like, what is this? This is out here,
Out here.
There were times that like my wife walked in, and I was like, should I change the channel?
bro.
Missing
I gotta change.
passion.
Yeah.
I do want to say this before we move on from international soccer. I want to specifically non-Western countries specifically. I want to know. We got to investigate something really fast here.
Okay. 4th and 10
Because-
investigates.
World Cup. People be traveling, right? People be traveling for these games. People be traveling.
True.
Thousands of miles.
Lots of money.
Thousands of dollars, lots of money for these games. And then the money management always tickles me because I'm like, I know your house is made of sticks like the second little pig. How did you afford?
You think so?
I've seen it.
You think those same people? I don't think those same people.
There's nobody else in the country then. The whole country's empty then. They brought the whole country to Miami.
I'm going to throw one back at you.
What you going to throw it out
A
here?
lot of these countries that you're talking about
Uh-huh.
make a lot of money on cocaine.
Yes.
Somebody's making
That's only
money.
the top. It's only the top.
Hey, we all going.
I've walked through the shanty towns. I'm like, how are we getting to? I can't. Well, how are you getting here? Everybody's not rich in that stadium. Are you saying everybody's rich in that stadium?
Well,
No,
I
think
think
they all breaking it.
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Somebody is lying about the money in these countries
I
out
think
there.
Copa America learned that people are saying, I'll get real thrifty with how I get
They had
the
to get
game.
on the plane to get here.
People can get here.
That's what I'm saying. And then I'm like, we got it. I'm saying when I was growing up, if you had a 1-bedroom with 7 people there, I bet not see no spinners on your Kia Rio. I'm gonna burn it to the ground. I can't have it. I can't accept it. I can't walk around with you knowing you gotta get your food for your baby, and you flew all the way over here to see your country lose by 7. I can't have it. That's all I'm saying. It's a trash mentality.
Certain countries, sure. I feel like Colombia gonna have people.
No, I'm not talking Colombia. I'm talking in general.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when you said World Cup, I was like, people finna fly and spend all their earnings over here, and then go back and have to work for 2 years straight with no day off to go over there and see their team lose in the knockout round.
That's true.
So it's a tough thing about sports.
Yeah.
We've talked about that fandom.
It also could be worth it to somebody.
It's not.
If they go,
I'll tell you
hey,
right
this
now.
is my birthday gift.
It's not.
Is a plane ticket.
Look at
I got
me.
a free place to
Is
stay
it-
when I'm there.
No, that's not
I've
how it
got
goes.
I've
They
got
don't
a
have a free
cousin
place to
in
stay.
Miami
They don't
who's
know.
got a couch bed.
No, they don't. Get out of here. Beat it. It's not worth it. Sports is never worth it most of the time. Sports is very much like sex.
I would say
It's a lot of pregame excitement, and then you get to the game, you was like, could have been an email. Like it's don't do it.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
Yeah.
You gonna disagree with what? Sports and sex?
I'm gonna have to disagree.
With what? Which part?
The whole.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No. I've had some wild sex. We've had a time. We've jumped off dresses. I know what I'm talking about out here. Every time. You're like, this was good.
You can't compare it to an email.
Yeah, that felt.
You never been in an email thread was 45 straight through?
No one.
You be like, we
no
gotta
one
stop
gets
this.
access to me like that.
Nobody gets access to you like that?
Not like
oh, well,
that.
then you ain't been tied up, big dog. Yeah. See, we on 2 different levels, Dave. I apologize. I'm talking. Listen, bro, I've been together stop it, man. For the hit 17 years in a couple days out here. Stop playing.
All right.
Stop playing out here.
Fair enough.
You got handcuff marks on you? Oh, okay. Then we 2 different. We are not the same. You understand out here? That's why you ain't get the email thread. That's the paper cuts. If you ain't never had a paper cut, that's it. All right. I'm focused out here. I'm talking. My bad, y'all. I'm talking over here to beginners.
apologize.
We are not. I'm on all
What's that
matters.
check? I apologize. I wasn't familiar with you.
I thought, where's
wasn't
Dan?
familiar with
I
your
was
game.
having a
Yeah.
real conversation.
That was one of the
Okay.
toughest things with living with Sumners is when Damon would get home with a ream of paper and a bunch of lemon juice, and that's when I cleared out.
You better get out of here, bro. You better go some mics. You better go do some shows. The kids know. They turn the TV up. Turn the TV up. When the captain comes back from the sea, hi ho! Nickels ahoy! You better understand me. Stop playing. So I apologize. That's my bad. I went too far. Y'all had never been to where I had been. So let me come on back. Let me come on back to where y'all are. We can progress.
All right.
We can move on.
What are we talking about?
Like how Damon's like, if there's no safe word, it ain't worth my time.
Yeah. Ain't no blood. What we doing? That's
Ain't no blood, no foul.
About to hit 20 years, bro. What are you talking about? Jeez. You ain't got to change your sheets. You're wasting time.
All right. Pick a topic, man.
better-
All right,
Come
so Angel Reese was on. Apparently, she's getting so many comments. Angel Reese, WNBA star, she went 10 straight games with a double double.
It was more than
15.
that, like
15?
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Okay, I knew it was double digits. All right, so that's
You get your black woman information correct.
Yeah, you got to come correct. with your
Golly.
In these times?
In these times?
Come on, man.
Golly. Set a record.
We thought you taught you better than that, man. In
Set
these
a whole
times.
record.
I here living in the West End. Getting black women information.
FWAs.
Come on,
Come
man.
on, man. God.
Go ahead. Doc.
basically is getting so many men in her comment
I
section
bet it ain't only men
asking to
Confident in
be
that.
flown out.
in the W.
Well, this is the headline here is that she had to address the men
Yeah.
in the.
This is also fair.
So that's what she could be flying women out, but she addressed the saying she's not flying men out.
Got you.
And look, we're pro getting flown out, right?
This is a pro fly out class.
This is a pro
fly out podcast. This
Yeah.
is true.
Get those frequent flyer miles.
Facts.
put it on your card, get reimbursed for it, that kind of stuff. Now, David, you are the only one here eligible to get flown out.
This is true.
On this podcast.
This is true.
How would you feel about the offer to be flown out by a WNBA star?
Okay.
What you mean? I'm accepting. What you talking about? I feel no type of way.
No type of way.
Yeah.
Not
You
yet.
think I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm a man. I don't give. Nah, put me on. You ain't gotta put me in first class, boo. I know how it is at the W. Like, just hey.
So you just want Comfort Plus?
Yeah, I would respectfully
Respectfully
request.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm a gentleman.
Come on now. Come on now.
Respectfully.
A gentleman don't sit in 33B, baby girl.
Yeah, I'm not back there, man. I need to see people walk by me and be like, look at you.
Give me that 9.
Nah, man, listen. Angel Reese, a phenomenal player, beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's gonna get them DMs. You asking me if like an Angel Reese was like, I'm fine, man. I'm on that first thing.
Gone. David gone.
I'm out.
Where David at? David in Chicago.
I'm out.
David in Seattle.
And then, but see, I'm gonna be like, I feel like I'm gonna be out, but then I'm gonna be like, hey. Hey, just give me the key. We come on after practice. You know what I'm saying? Lunch. I got you.
Ooh,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Know your role.
You know, I'm playing to win.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm playing to win.
Yeah.
Hey, I seen you had some trash. I took the trash out. You know what I'm saying? I seen
You
the
ain't
pile.
have to do that. You so sweet.
I seen the pile of laundry. You know what I'm saying?
I got
Hey,
you.
fold it
Stood
up.
back.
You open the door, I'm folding clothes.
Come back and folding clothes.
I'm purposely not folding everything, so when you open the
So
door.
when you open the door.
Oh, that's you?
What's up?
Hey, if you don't mind, you smell the crock pot. You trying to put it all over for me real quick?
Put it on
It's
simple.
almost done. It's almost
I got
done.
the crack pot.
Yeah. Oh, don't look in the fridge right
Got
now.
the
It's
crack
the wine still chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, that is cheese. That's Gruyere. Yeah, you see the Gouda. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm so embarrassed. It's not ready yet.
yeah. Oh man. I mean, I was trying to surprise you.
You got home earlier than I thought
Yeah,
you would.
I'm not. Listen,
Come
I'm
on now.
and also because I've seen the videos of people fly out and they, people expect. Hey.
No, I come here with expectations.
no
I come here with
I
expectations.
came to be helpful.
There's no entitlement
I
here.
came to be helpful.
I was trying to help you after a long day of practice in a game.
You a lot.
A lot.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of work being
A
a
lot to help
professional
you out
athlete.
here.
Yeah.
Cut this grass real quick.
I would love
Yeah.
that. I would love nothing more.
That'd be a time.
I would
Yeah.
love
That'd be a dope time.
nothing more.
You flown out?
Got your foot washer plugged in.
Ooh.
Epsom salts right next to it.
Yeah.
Come on, ready.
Just have a seat.
Fellas, you got to do it right.
Do it right.
I
Everybody
think
just want you flown out. And nah, you
Nah,
got
but-
to,
No.
No.
can't. Ain't nobody.
No.
No woman just trying to take care of you like that.
No.
They'll get you there, but
That
you
gets
gotta,
you there, but
you
you
gotta
gotta
do
what you bringing to the table.
on, man.
If I had a
Y'all-
balloon, I'd pop it. What
These
you
du-
doing?
These dudes and these players DMs. First of all,
Hey.
they're not flying dudes out most times. Probably
Let's
not.
just
But
start
if
with that.
by chance,
By
Yeah,
chance.
by chance.
you don't mess it up being like I'm here and
Oh.
I'm the prize. No, you're not.
You're not the prize.
You're a dime a dozen.
But you could be something if
Come
you
on.
play it right.
You play it
gentlemen.
right.
You know,
Fellas.
Learn how to cook something.
Oh,
Try
get a couple
fold a
meals
towel.
in the
Fold a
bag.
towel, clean.
Smell
Get
good.
some candles.
Small things.
You know what I'm saying? Let her come in
Small
after
things.
practice.
Come
She
on.
tired. Oh, but, hey,
Hey.
I got you. You know what
Hey.
I'm saying?
Got
I see the nails done. Hey, take a quick look. Get the
you,
nails
bro. Get
done.
some
They waiting for you.
Ready.
They waiting for you.
Brought the masseuse to the crib. She
They
already
wait-
got the
they-
table
they
in the
waiting for you.
den. Come on,
man.
man.
Like-
Got the flowers in the new vase over here. Come
Yeah.
on.
Come on, man.
Don't think
Dinner.
you're the prize if you're getting flown out.
Nah,
You were not the
gentlemen,
prize
we
if you're getting flown
Nah,
out.
you got to bring something to the table.
Gotta bring this up. Bring the whole table. fellas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're almost like a nepo baby, where like you need to prove that you belong
prove.
more than anybody else.
Gotta prove.
Yeah.
Gotta prove.
Yeah. Also,
Huh?
we learned from the other episode. Bring a couple spiders in your pocket, man.
Just a few.
Around the
You
house.
gotta have somebody
Just a
to,
few.
something to kill.
Gotta have a
Bring
few.
a couple spiders in
Gotta
your
have
pocket.
a few.
Like, oh God, I can't.
What?
I'll call it. I'll call it.
I'm glad I'm
tomorrow.
here,
We
girl.
gonna get
Yeah,
rid of
I'm
this. But I
glad I'm
handled
here.
these. It was about 3-4.
Golly.
I killed them, and you say, "Look what I killed.
Look at.
Look what I did for you. I did this for you. I know you was tall enough to reach it,
Yeah,
but I did
but
this.
you don't have
But
to
you don't
reach
have
it.
to reach it no more.
Could have hurt your back before the game.
You got rebounds to get. This is what I'm here for.
on.
Whop!
Ah.
Take that spider that
Huh?
planted there earlier.
Man, I hear the WAP stuff. You understand me?
Whop!
Ah.
Whop!
Wop.
It's just pre-killed till you tape it.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a plan. You know what I'm saying?
I knew exactly where they were so fast.
Yeah. I got eye for stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm useful that way, girl. You know how it is. You know what I mean?
She's like, it's so crazy. I've not dealt with a single spider.
Because I was cleaning a place you wasn't cleaning.
You moved in and you have killed 3 spiders every single day for a week.
Yeah, you know.
They all look very similar.
Yeah, it's the same spider.
It's the same.
Bob.
You keep not letting her see it.
Yeah.
No, it looks gross now. I crushed it.
Yeah.
I
So,
want you looking at that girl. Gonna hurt your
girl,
eyes before the
come on
game.
now.
yeah.
That ain't your concern. I got you.
Don't even give it another
Let me
thought.
take care of you.
Go get your shoes on.
Get shoes on, girl.
Just get ready for the game.
Yeah.
David, you make a good kept man.
I be trying to tell people this. I've been trying to be a kept man
Been trying-
since I was like.
They've been trying to be a kept man
15,
for a long
16.
time,
Yeah.
man.
That's been the vision. I don't mess around and try to do like, what am I doing?
What do you do,
I got to
man?
go back to my roots. This is what I've always
Go
wanted.
back
No,
to who
because
you
see, you
are.
can still be a kept man and do comedy. Because she'll be like, I like it as his little hobby.
It's the perfect. I always thought comedy was the perfect kept man job.
It
Pretty
is.
Yeah.
good.
It's
pretty
the
good.
perfect kept man job.
I can take care of the house and home in
I
the
can
daytime.
do all that. Cook, I do all that. And then I'm funny on top. Like,
Come on.
if you got a lady of, no disrespect, but if you're a lady of means, I'm the perfect kept man. I'm going to be out your hair during the weekend. You ain't going to see me. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing something to the table. Listen, I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out
Just
there.
throw it out there.
Just throwing it out there.
Just throwing it out there.
Just throwing it out there.
That's it.
Bang.
Look
And
at
if
it.
you're a tall lady,
Throne.
like you're a WNBA, like I'm tall too.
Tall
David's
too.
tall.
We have
Tall and funny.
So if we had kids, we back in the
David's
game.
family's tall too. He's not an anomaly.
Yeah, we back in the game. We reproducing basketball players.
Tall, dark, and handsome. You get
Come
all
on,
three
man.
with the
All
funny.
3.
And funny.
And funny.
If you're looking for somebody to match Christmas pajamas with in 160 days,
Come on. Respectfully though, ladies and means only.
of means.
Of means.
If you're a lady of no means, then we wish you
Yeah,
well.
we wish you
We
well.
wish you well in that journey.
I hope you find
Hope you find what you're looking for. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
sounds like you need a different person,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is fine.
Which is
Which is
fine.
fine.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
David has expensive
Not
taste.
David.
Yeah.
I have.
David is not flying you out. Just to be
I'm
clear
not.
on the. Just not.
I'm
the-
not. And I
that
like.
seems more like a carpool situation.
Yeah, that's not.
David
Exactly.
needs to be flown out.
And again, it
You
ain't
need
gotta
a
be first
carpool.
class.
Yeah, it'll be first class.
Comfort Plus is fine.
Just
Comfort
Comfort
Plus is
Plus.
fine.
Plus is fine.
Checked bag. That's all
Yeah.
David
Oh, I
needs.
got that on my arm.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, you got
he's
that.
good.
Yeah,
He's
you got
fly
the
enough
TSA.
for it.
Look at that. Look, he's not.
You ain't
He's
gotta-
not
you ain't
bringing
gotta
nothing
pay
to
for
the
He ain't
table.
greedy.
He's
Yeah.
TSA pre-check.
Come
Oh, now
on.
it's clear. Oh, I don't want to lie.
He's not bringing
I do
nothing
not
to
take
the
my
table.
shoes off at the airport.
Period.
I haven't been doing that for
Laptop
years.
in the bag.
I wear belts because I don't have to take them
Come
off. no more.
on.
He's not missing the
I'm
flight. You
different.
buy him.
Yeah.
I hope you're listening to this, ladies.
Come on, man.
With means.
With me, please.
All right, we did that.
Maybe somebody recently divorced that needs a shoulder.
Ooh, empty nester?
You know, maybe somebody who likes
With means.
cigars
There we go.
Okay.
and needs help testing cigars to be like, hey, is this a cigar to put out on the market?
I know. I
Maybe
see
there's somebody who has
I see where
exquisite taste
I see where we're going.
that can go, hey, this is a good cigar, Mrs. Cigar Company owner.
Oh, we got specific.
Exactly.
With
And I know
means.
you're not 6 foot, so you need somebody tall.
You need somebody tall.
Okay.
Generational wealth.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Let's talk some men's Team USA.
Do it.
So Kawhi Leonard has dropped out, which might be the least surprising thing.
Did he drop out or was he removed?
I think it was a little bit of both.
Yeah, I think so. From
I think it was a mutual split.
I don't think it was Kawhi's decision. Based on I think the GM or the president of the Clippers, he was disappointed that it happened. Disappointed in USA basketball. That was his statements.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Meaning he was like, yeah, Kawhi did the practices. He
Yeah.
was fine.
Yeah. USA.
USA
Team
was like,
USA.
man, we ain't, hey dog, you too much. Like we ain't got you ain't you know what I mean? Like
We can't have your injured body on our hands.
Yeah.
Okay, that's number one.
So Kawhi gets dismissed from the team, and he gets replaced with Derek White.
obvious choice
Champion
Obvious choice. Which
on the championship team.
on the championship.
It's not like I had nobody else on the championship team who would have been a great pick for the United States basketball team. You know.
Some say the Finals MVP Jaylen Brown.
who
Oh!
was upset.
Oh, he wasn't too upset. I don't know if you saw who he walking around. Hey, he's not. He is not.
Jay's doing all right.
He's doing just
Jay's
fine.
Jay's doing okay.
Hey, he's having a summer.
Hey, summer.
He tweeted a weird emoji or something.
summer.
Kind of one of those weird, like,
Cryptic.
yeah.
Something at Nike.
Very, very Gen Z kind of like using my emotions wrapped up in an emoji.
Yeah. And it's like, do you want us to investigate this or not? Like,
Yeah, he does.
Jaylen Brown felt very much like, oh, I don't know if I want to talk about it, ... And it's like, okay, do you want us to ask you how you're feeling? Like,
Well, I mean, if you're asking.
yeah. So it felt very much like that. But
I don't have a big issue with it, to be honest with you here. I think Derek
With him
White
not making it?
now.
Okay.
I don't have a big issue with Jaylen Brown not replacing Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? In the first 12, that could have been more of a conversation. I could have seen it out here, maybe over Halliburton or somebody else potentially. But coming in, Derek White, in my opinion, in the grand scheme, when you look at that roster, Derek White is going to be more content, in my opinion, and justly so, to be the 11th or 12th man.
Oh, he's
you know what I'm saying?
No clock.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's great. Jaylen, Finals MVP, shouldn't, in my opinion, be the 11th or 12th man.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? On a respect and player skill set level.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. So for the replacement of Kawhi, I don't have a big issue with it.
Then
in
my
that
question,
aspect.
my question then is, was Kawhi gonna be on the end of the bench?
He
Was he
wasn't.
gonna get minutes?
It wasn't. So
you
it's,
see what I'm saying?
I do see what you're saying, but it's like position wise, you know, we don't really play a ton of position basketball in general here when you got LeBron running point most half the time.
That changes
You know, because let's say Bam or Big would have went down. Would you have your first decision would have been to like Cat or not? Actually, Cat is not. I think he's playing for somebody else. Maybe
Is he playing for?
he could be playing for anyway. But like, so it's interesting because they're not positionally just perfect fits right there. So I think the needs of the team came above the best available player type of vibe, right?
Sure. I just think I don't think they're the same type of player.
I agree, yeah,
So that's
exactly.
why I was like, Jaylen makes. If you lost Kawhi,
Yeah.
Jaylen makes sense.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
If
Yeah.
that was the part of the
If
roster
that was it,
construction.
but
So
maybe
now
it
they
wasn't.
were like, who won a free trip to
Or
Paris?
maybe Kawhi from the beginning was one to pick. Like we got to get Kawhi.
We gotta be ready.
We got to get him in
Yeah,
and
we
have a
can't
switcheroo.
not have
So
him.
that's one piece.
Yeah.
Second piece though, have y'all seen any other games?
I have.
The showcase games.
I
I
have.
watched him play Canada.
This is the best USA team we've ever had.
You
think
think
we're
so?
this? Without question. I think this is
Like better than the Dream Team.
without not even a question.
Might be a question. It's
It's
a
not
Dream
even
Team.
it's not even a question.
Had one team had Michael Jordan. It's at least
Well,
a question.
Yeah. So
Are you
LeBron and
saying-
Jordan's gonna be a wash, and then everything after that. In 1992,
Yeah.
you cannot forget the year with the names. You
Okay,
cannot-
but
that's
the
key.
same for this. I would
Here
argue.
we go. Let's get into it.
I would argue.
What you arguing?
That 92 Jordan is way better than 2024 LeBron. You see what I'm saying? Like 92 Jordan.
Sure, I will give you that, and
So
I
it's
will
not a-
feel so. And it's the Jordan wins that
And then
one
you
based
talking
off of that,
about old
and
Magic,
then top to bottom,
Old Magic,
because the first three names they bring up,
Magic and Bird.
Magic and Bird,
Old.
92,
Old.
Bird and 92
Yeah.
Magic. And matter of fact, Bird was more injured. If you know his back,
he
and
was
stuff.
there just-
he was washed,
Yeah, he
right.
was done.
So don't even bring his name up. He's
Sure.
11th or 12th on that team if he's
And
playing
92
healthy.
Barkley.
Right? Very good.
MVP.
Listen to me. I'm taking 36-year-old Steph over 92 Barkley. That's how I
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
No. No. I'm not.
That's fine.
And I think Steph is phenomenal.
I hear you. 92
would
Barkley
take-
is MVP level Barkley.
The only person better than him was Jordan.
But that's how great Steph is.
But I
Steph
would-
is a top 10 player of all time.
But
Barkley
he's
is
not even top, I would say, 3 on this team.
Who?
Steph.
Steph is number 2.
Behind.
LeBron.
Oh, no. We think differently about what's
You
about
got
to happen.
Ant in the top 2?
On this team?
On
I think,
on right here on this team?
Hey, I think-
That's fair. You think Ant is a better player than Steph today?
on this team? For what,
It
international?
don't matter about team, bro. Today, we're talking timeline.
Who am I taking? I'm taking it.
Do you think Ant is a better player than Steph right now today?
Yes.
Okay, that's yeah. We'll definitely disagree on that then. So
Yeah.
that's perfectly fine right there. So you got Ant going into the season as a top 5 player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and you don't have Steph as a top 5 player.
What's Steph? 30? He'll be 36?
Listen, Brian is 45.
LeBron is not human. We got to stop doing
No.
that.
You can't bring up age. It matters. So
It only matters
KD
to regular people.
I'm telling you, you got KD, Steph, and LeBron on this team currently. Your best 3 players on 92 Dream: Barkley, Jordan, Drexler, Ewing, David Robinson, somewhere in that
David
space,
Robinson.
right? Some of those guys over there, right there.
Yeah.
Well, let's just go starting 5 versus starting 5.
You got him?
Like
So-
the actual starting 5s, or
Yeah.
you want to just choose a 5?
Well, I mean, we don't really have the,
We don't have the official Olympics.
We don't have the
starting five
official.
yet, but
Give
we-
us the. Okay,
but the Dream Team starting 5.
go ahead.
So
Magic, Jordan, backcourt, right? Bird was Bird starting?
I don't know.
They gonna have Bird start in 92 Dream Team. They're gonna have Bird start. And then Ewing or David Robinson's probably going to be the big. Was Shaq on there? Shaq was on there.
No.
But Shaq would probably.
Christian Laettner, remember? Christian, they brought
Ewing, Malone, and Pippen.
Were you just throwing our names?
No, Ewing, Malone, Pippen.
Those are the. Those are the.
Jordan, Magic.
Yeah.
So Barkley didn't start.
Doesn't look like it.
So Ewing, Malone, Magic, Bird.
No, it wasn't Magic. Bird didn't start.
Bird. Okay. Jordan, Magic,
Pippen,
Malone, Ewing, Malone.
Yeah.
Okay. And all right, that's that 5 over there. In 1992.
In 92.
Okay. 92. And then in 2024, right, you've got at least the two people who have started consistently, who I've seen has been Joel Embiid, LeBron, Steph, and then they've rotated a few. But we can go Ant Tatum. We can go. We can go however you want to make it.
Sure.
You can choose our 5. Let's choose our quick 5 here so we can get moving. We're gonna go.
I mean, Steph,
LeBron.
For
2024 USA. They've had Embiid start, but you go AD if you want. Who you want to take? You want to take Embiid?
We'll go Embiid.
2024 Embiid.
Embiid's better.
MVP, just 18 months. Okay, got you. Tatum, champion.
Sure.
And Ant.
Yeah.
You good with that?
I'm good with that.
You good with that for this conversation?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's run through it. We take in 1992 Magic or 1992 or 2024 Steph.
Oh, Steph.
Okay. Agree? Boom. We take in Ant 2024, 92 Jordan. We take 92 Jordan. Let's not waste time, right? All right. We take it Pippen 92, LeBron 2024.
So here's I'm gonna just start. I'm probably taking Pippen, and here's why.
Pippen's underrated.
It's underrated.
Put some respect up.
Part of
my
my argument is this might be the oldest Olympic team we've ever seen.
Yeah,
I agree with that too.
And so I'm thinking like a 92 Pippen is prime. He giving people trouble.
I 100% agree.
See what I'm saying? Like that's my only concern is like we're sending.
I'm not saying it's a blowout. I'm saying they're just the better team.
I think they have the more accomplished team for sure. This is the most accomplished team we've probably ever sent.
I hear what you're saying.
I just have a hard time putting my faith in people 35 plus who played a whole season.
You got to update your data, be doggone age. That science has made our players go longer and better, longer term.
But you can't argue that LeBron is the same LeBron he was 10 years ago.
Yes, but you also can't say that playing at 40 and 92 is going to be the same greatness as it is in 24.
But I know they were in their 20s in their prime.
If you're 22 and you're not better than me at 42, my man is averaging 27, 8.
None of the players you are in their prime.
That's not true.
LeBron's not in his prime. Steph's not in his prime.
He is. No. The prime is longer.
No, that's not prime.
You want climax, apex, sure. This man is averaging 27, 7, and 7.
Right, the 3-point game has changed a lot of things.
Do you know his average scores?
Do you know
his average? His average is pretty much the same as it is now.
I think his.
Do you know this?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So
just to get you to know, his prime statistically is pretty much the same statistically as it is today.
Fine. Eye test says that's not the same you from 2
Yes,
years
we
ago.
agree there.
Yeah.
But I'm also saying you have to keep in context that age is not the prime factor. The stats also a piece of the puzzle, and prime goes as long as your prime goes. These Steph, LeBron, and KD are arguably still top 10 players today at 35, 36, and 39.
It's fair, but also I think we need to look at LeBron's decline is going to be metahuman. Like and so that's
you're adding extra stuff on it.
Yeah.
We're talking about them playing in the league. We just saw them play.
Yes.
Don't worry about the future. 41 metahuman. They just finished the season.
Yes.
Do you want 92 Pippen or you want 2024 LeBron?
I want 92 Pippen.
That's fine.
I'm taking LeBron.
Got it. All right, keep moving. Jason Tatum 2024 or Malone 92.
I hate Malone so much.
I know.
Then pick him or don't pick him.
I mean,
I'm taking Tatum. Tatum can go inside. He can go outside. I think his defense on the perimeter is better. He's got the 3-point shot. Prime Malone.
Also,
Malone without playing with.
Let's be fair about this argument too. Yeah. I think we're both thinking about when they're playing in different eras.
Without question.
And so that changes.
Yeah. Without question. Let's put them in the middle. Let's take 92, 2024. The middle's what? 2003.
Even then, the game is different. Like
it's gonna be better on both sides. Let's take a rule. Let's take hand check and let's keep the 3-point tenacity. So we can have hand check, but the way the game is played with 3-point having his preference, you get a little bit of both.
I also it's not going to be a one-on-one matchup.
No, it's not.
Because that's going to be a wash.
We transitioning here.
Malone's not going to be able to guard Tatum and
you think let's keep going. Let's finish it first. Malone 92 or Who I say? Tatum.
I mean, the tough part about this argument is we can go Tatum can do more offensively.
Which one you taking?
I'm taking Tatum.
Got it. You taking the man you hate?
I can't.
Okay. We're taking Tatum. All right, and then we're taking who we said Ewing or Robinson?
Embiid.
Which one? Which team did we choose?
Embiid and Ewing.
You chose Ewing?
Ewing was their starter.
Okay, and you're taking 2024 Embiid, or we're taking 1992.
I'm taking Embiid.
I'm taking Embiid. Yeah.
There we go.
I look.
And then we got to get to the reserves.
Yeah,
I do think
have a better. I still think that's a better team.
Who?
The old. You might 1 for 1. Sure, I think that
the team
is
as
a team. You
your reserve. Whose reserves are better?
You did the thing where like this player's better than this player, and that's all.
We
true.
went through. No, we said do the starting five. We did that.
I'm saying we've all seen teams that like on paper you have better.
Who's got the better reserves?
1 for 1. That's better.
Who's got the better reserves?
I'm just saying that this 92 is a better team.
So they have better reserves than the
no, it's not a better. I'm saying a better team.
The starting lineup's not better, or the reserves aren't better.
You're doing the thing where you're like this player versus this player.
I'm not. I'm saying 5-on-5 with the bench.
Right, and I'm
as a
talking
whole
about team.
Me too. Who has the better reserves?
We're not talking about team right now. We're not talking about team.
Yes, we are.
You're talking about it in a different way than I'm talking about.
Let's get on the same page then.
All right.
Okay.
I'm talking about, again, so for instance, I'm trying to think of an example, right? Like on paper, the Heatles were a better team than Dirk.
They weren't.
On paper, they're 3 Hall of Famers.
Yeah, just 3. Dirk is 1. You said team. You want to talk team. It wasn't just about names.
Yeah,
as a team, chemistry, cohesiveness, playing together longer,
right,
coaching.
But you
want to talk team? Let's talk team.
Hold on.
It wasn't just names.
I understand what David's doing because you can say
you understand what he's doing.
because that was an upset.
What was an upset? Yes, it was an upset because of the names, not because of the cohesiveness of team.
No, because it was an upset because the worst team.
They weren't the worst team. They swept the Lakers. They weren't the worst team.
They were worse than the Heat.
Because what? They had less names?
They were less talented.
Up top, yes, without question.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
come on.
that's how upsets happen.
Yeah.
Is worse teams beat better teams.
Sure.
Okay, so that was a finals upset. Maybe the greatest finals upset.
Maybe if you want to talk about titles and names.
Yes.
But we're talking team cohesively.
But we're saying that is the Heat were a better team, even though they lost.
We would disagree on that, probably. But just fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Carry on. What's your point you're trying to get to?
I was just trying to help clarify David's point that that's a very good instance of yes, the Heat were the better team. And in a one-on-one matchup they lost.
If we started the argument, your player versus your player, in my mind,
we didn't. We started with the 5. No, we said let's do 5. We did 5. I didn't do 1-on-1. I said starting 5. 5 people play.
Right, but we didn't. We said Jordan versus this.
All right, let's take that off.
You did that.
Which starting lineup is that better? If I don't go 1v1, which starting lineup is better? We're not doing one-on-1. Which starting lineup is better?
I'm taking 92.
Okay.
Again, I'm taking the 92 team.
So you think 92, just to be clear as we wrap up, 92 is the better team. You agree or disagree with this?
I disagree.
You think 2024 is better?
I think 2024 is better. I thought the Redeem team was better than the 92 team.
Oh, you thought goatee and bearded Kobe? And,
yeah.
Okay.
I thought Kobe, LeBron, Melo.
That team, now that's them in their prime. That's what I'm like.
I thought
prime at that time.
The problem is that team's not.
What year?
That's very much a starting 5 situation.
That 2012 team?
I'm talking about
No, 2008.
LeBron was.
Not 2012.
Oh, not 2012.
No.
Yeah. LeBron was in his prime.
Now, that is a starting 5 because once you go past that starting 5, I'm not putting Tyson Chandler up against David Robinson.
Sure.
Or Michael Redd up against Charles Barkley.
But they got to get their minutes. So who's
I'm
winning
saying, so the 92 team is better.
Uh-huh.
But if we go 5-on-5, the Redeem team had the better 5.
The bench is gonna play, so you can't just go 5. You got to go all the way down through the reserves. Which team is better? You're choosing. So you chose 92 over that 08 team because of the totality.
Yeah, because of the totality of the team.
But 2024 totality, you choose.
So 20. Yeah, I think this is the deepest. I think this might be the deepest Team USA we've ever had.
Gotcha.
The fact that Derek White is the
11,
last person to bring off the bench.
You taking Leitner or White?
I think I'm going to take, Leitner on that team. Good for him.
Leitner on that team.
You know he had no business being
no
there.
business being on that team. Leitner had no business being on that team.
Man, good for Cooper Flagg, though. Has anybody taken better advantage of those kind of like...
Hooper.
Oh, no. Cooper he ain't no Leitner.
He's not Leitner, but if y'all don't know, a lot of times Team USA, when they're getting ready for the Olympics, they'll do a lot of these exhibition games against more high-profile recruits, stuff like that. Give them a few headlines, kind of media day kind of stuff. Cooper Flagg took that opportunity and took all the headlines.
He was the only college player there, was he not?
I can't confirm or deny that.
I'm pretty sure he was the only college
I don't know
player
who they were.
invited.
I didn't know if they were playing like McDonald's All-Americans
No, it was
like
selected.
college
It was
all
selected.
okay.
USA select
And
team.
he's I think the only, and he's never played a game in college. So he's a high school player.
He's a high school player.
At
Yeah,
this
he was
moment
out
in time.
there dominant. He was doing very well. I
Yeah.
don't say dominating,
Yeah, he
but
wasn't
he was
dominating.
making. He was. They was like, uh-oh. There was
Right.
a lot of. It was a lot of uh-oh.
And the guys weren't playing 100% because they're
No,
not
they
trying to
weren't.
get hurt. But at the same time, they were playing hard enough to go, oh, this guy's got something.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
he
for
he
sure.
number one pick next year.
So
Yeah,
a lot of people
for
are
sure.
going to crush Bronny for coming out this year, but he wasn't trying to come out with the next draft class.
Bronny could have come out whenever he wanted. He
still
still
was
wasn't
gonna
going
get
to
picked by
He could have came out at 30.
Right.
All right, we are wrapping up. We got a couple minutes left. Real quick, this got thrown up on Instagram, I believe, and it was what is the best time zone to watch sports in? Eastern, Central, Mountain, or Pacific? I'm a big believer in Eastern time. That's what I've grown up in. So look, I'm gonna be biased. It's near and dear to my heart, is Eastern time. But as somebody who is kind of technically unemployed, when I tagged along with my wife for a work trip to San Francisco, that West Coast time was incredible. I watched the Hawks play at 4 p.m. And if you don't have a job, that West Coast time zone,
If you don't
Joe
have a
over
job,
crack.
look, if you do not have a job and
You're
you don't,
unemployed.
if you're unemployed and you don't have kids and you have the means to watch sports,
what are you, 11?
yeah.
Who are you describing in that scenario?
I'm describing
You
the
don't have
ideal,
kids, a place to stay, or own bank account.
the ideal
you don't know your
situation
blood
for watching
type.
sports.
The West
is
Coast?
West Coast, where you can watch college football from like 9 a.m. to midnight.
That sounds. Everything you're saying, it sounds miserable.
This is
Look,
bad.
Everything you're saying is
You're
terrible.
also watching football at 9 a.m.
a.m. I had to get up at 8
No,
to prep.
I will be in London. Get out of my face.
I
Yeah,
like
bro.
I like
We're out
East
of
Coast. I like
Pacific.
East Coast time
No,
because
you don't. You
nothing.
chose
hold
West
on.
Coast.
Let me finish. I like East Coast time because nothing starts until noon, so I've got the morning to kind of earn that time to go. Like, all right, we got some chores we need to knock out today. Let me go run some errands. Let me get some stuff done around the house. So then by like 1 o'clock, I
Told
feel
story.
justified sitting down.
Earn. Who are you earning this from?
Just so you feel better
Not from
sitting
God.
down
He didn't go to
wasting a
church.
day.
I see that. Just forgot the Lord.
So I do. I think my winner is East Coast time, but
But
West Coast time in an ideal situation.
if you do nothing, you don't feel justified to watch 6 hours of sports. Is that what you're
no,
saying?
I feel like I have to earn it a little bit.
Yeah. That's funny. That's a tough life, bro. That's a tough life. That's a tough life.
Look.
If you living like him, I wish you well on your journey. Oh yeah, no, I don't. What? Are you serious right now?
I'm serious. If I
very
cut on,
serious.
because like especially on like college football Saturdays,
Uh-huh.
where games will kick off at noon,
And you're like, yo, I want
and
to
then
sit down.
the last kickoff
If
is
you,
like
if you ain't
10:30.
do enough, you just feel
Wait,
like
you watching all the games?
I'm not watching necessarily all the games, but if
Necessarily.
there's a good if there's a good West Coast matchup,
you're having a good time sitting down doing nothing.
and yeah, but
Then
I'm
you
like
also start off by saying you're unemployed, homeless, jobless, and nothing, and you shouldn't you
Just-
be trying to?
which is so like if
Just so-
if you're in a situation where you've got the time,
if
that's
you
what I
got-
was trying
well,
to say.
You're unemployed. You
Yeah.
got the time.
You got the time.
to
but-
be looking for a job.
I'm just saying, it's obviously different if you've got a job and you've got kids
No,
and you don't have
we're talking
the
about
ability.
the situation you drove
The
up,
situ-
like blank check with no check.
You drew up a
Just
crazy
blank slate.
situation.
That's his sequel, blank slate.
Blank slate.
You drew up a crazy
What?
situation, bro.
Crazy situation.
Just call yourself like a day trader or something.
What? Why would you
Give
say that out
yourself
loud? Jeez Louise.
If you're a criminal,
Listen,
And
Central
you
is the
work
answer.
nights.
This
Central.
man described a prisoner. If you are inside a correctional facility, you want to be West Coast.
If you want to be
'Cause
West
there's
Coast,
so much that you
it's
can
better
watch.
for you. You get your 1 hour on the yard.
if you're a white collar prisoner in a
my
low
goodness.
security prison, then West
Boy,
Coast.
do
time.
we have a time zone for you.
Central's the answer. Central's the answer. Central
Oh, you
doesn't
have
make my
experience
nights
there.
as late. They don't make my nights as late out here, and it's not as early as 9 a.m. kickoff. It's a sweet spot
That is a
there
sweet spot.
that I mess with. What you got?
I stay Eastern
Sure.
because I don't care about late games.
Oh, okay.
Like even as a baseball fan, when like they go
Going
West
12,
Coast,
1 a.m.
hey, you might get 2 innings out of me.
Oh,
I'm not.
I'm watching as long as I'm watching.
Yeah, and then I'm not invested to stay. Even in basketball,
Oh yeah.
you might get half of a.
You might get
not even a half.
I'm turning you off.
Hey, I'll read it in the papers or Google alert me.
Read it in the papers.
Yeah, I'll read it in the papers. Yeah.
What's on the sports section today?
Yeah, I'll read the papers.
Let me get the funnies, John. Let me get the funnies.
You ever pull out a newspaper? Makes you feel important.
I haven't put out a newspaper.
Pull out a newspaper on that open space. Watch how things around you change.
I bet.
You look like a time traveler.
I bet.
Exactly.
It's a good time.
You'll look like the most interesting man in the room you're in.
Ooh,
Wop.
I like that.
Newspaper. Do
That's
like
it.
this with your glasses.
And then she comes in, and you're like, "Listen, I got some food on the table. Go ahead, get you some food."
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Here's the
Wow,
foot massage
hold
is
on.
ready
And
for
he
you.
Wop!
Let me give it a spider. Let me get that spider.
We was in the bullshit. You gotta have a newspaper
The
ready.
spiders.
Yeah.
Got the paper for the
Put
spiders.
the newspaper out, man. And they
There we
put it
go.
under your shoulder, under your
That's
arm
it.
like this.
How was practice?
Come on now.
That's it. It's gonna rain tomorrow,
Yeah,
according to the
yeah. Look at-
paper.
look at that
Put
on
this
the
away.
paper.
I don't know how they can tell time in the future, but
Get a
look this-
newspaper. I'm telling you, just have. It ain't gotta be a current one.
No, not be
Gentlemen,
current.
pull out a newspaper.
They give them to you on Comfort Plus.
at a.
They do. There's certain spots.
Okay.
Frontier. It's Frontier News.
Frontier.
Oh,
Frontier News.
I have never. I wouldn't know.
Because
I have never.
David dates in memes.
That's right. I'm a Delta boy.
We need to be sponsored by a company that makes little rubber spiders. We haven't
We
looked
really
at that.
should.
We've been looking at beverage companies
We've been
and
doing that.
like sports adjacent companies.
Spencer's.
Spencer's Gifts. We need little rubber spiders.
That's it.
Party City.
If you come up here and see just a Mario poster and a rainbow dildo, you know we're doing it right.
I was about to say with Damon's talk about his love life, Spencer's. They
Oh,
got some stuff
Spencer's.
for everybody.
Purpose Belt. They know as well. We got the punch card.
Yes.
All right, there we go. That's all we've got. Thank you all so much for being with us one more time. My name is Nathan Owens. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok, Nathan Owens Comedy or NathanOwensComedy.com.